Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we have a brand new Battlefield 6 community update. This is their communication channel. It's greatly appreciated. But guys, I'm here to tell you, don't get too excited for the what's next section. Because I know some of you are probably assuming, oh, they're debriefing what happened in season 2, hence Nightfall debrief. And what's next? Oh, that must mean season 3, or like what the next update contains, or what gameplay changes are coming next. Well, let's find out. Should hit the like button, sub to the channel, and check out my second channel where I talk about perfumes, fragrances, all that sort of stuff. It's kind of my hobby, my passion, whatever you want to say. That link will be in the description. I've been recording videos regularly on that channel now. So if you want a different glimpse of Enders, well, there you go. All right, they start this post off by basically just talking about it launching. They talk about Nightfall, the limited time game mode. They talk about Hagental Base. They say Hagental Base has been a standout addition for many of you. I mean, you guys are going to have to tell me that. Has it been a standout addition? Because the player count's just been going down. So I don't know if it's really sticking in people's heads. And I know player count isn't everything, but it's starting to get really important because what do I see people mention all the time? Bots in their lobbies. Bots in their lobbies. So, that's not good for the best-selling FPS game in recent memory. They go on to talk about the limited time mode being night vision mode and all that sort of stuff. And they say they have seen strong interest in experience like Nightfall sticking around beyond their initial play window. Again, you guys are going to have to tell me this in the comments section. Are you guys really interested in that limited time game mode? Because I played it, I made a video on it. Yes, it was fun, but in my opinion, these modes are maybe you play them 3 times, and then that's pretty much it in my experience. They go on to say, they go on to talk about the next phase of season 2, which I believe is called Hunter Prey. They say with the next phase of the season, both the VL7 Smoke and Night Mode will be added to Portal, giving players another way to continue experimenting with these modifiers beyond their featured time frame. We'll continue evaluating how limited time modes are received and where they may make sense to return, evolve, or live on in other ways across Battlefield. Then they go into the third part of season 2. Guys, I shit you not. This is 3 sentences. 1, 2, 3. This is the next part of the season. And they wrote 3 sentences about it. Hunter Prey goes live on April 14th and marks the final phase of Season 2. This update introduces more progression improvements, refines squad communication systems, and makes target adjustments to Battle Royale pacing and resource flow. It also restores VL7 Smoke to Gauntlet as permanent mission modifier. Okay. Then they go into detail, which we'll be going, we'll be reading the things that they say after this. But that's kind of a summary of what's to come, right? And I have to just point this out. 0, and I mean a total of 0, impactful, important gameplay changes, additions, just nothing mentioned about gameplay, really. And the gameplay is priority number 1. It is the most important thing that they need to improve, that they must improve. It's not negotiable. If they want to make Battlefield 6 a better video game, if they want to fix the issues going on within the community right now, and the way people feel about the game, and the declining player count, the declining interest, all that sort of stuff. It all hinges around them making the gameplay better, guys. They go on to talk about the progression updates. They mentioned that it's been one of the most consistent areas of feedback that has been mentioned. Yes, of course, it was a massive topic at launch, but how many people that complained about progression are still playing the game today? That's something to think about, because I would be willing to bet that the things they did to progression is just too little too late. You can't fuck up progression in a game when you release it, because guess what? Not even I want to spend that much time leveling a gun up. Imagine a guy with a normal job and a family, and fucking he has to drive somewhere and get home and cook dinner. They're not killing 1,000 people to get a gun level 50, man. they're quitting the game. Okay? But anyway, they go on to say, progression is one of the most consistent areas of feedback since launch. Since the start of Season 2, we've further streamlined challenges, accelerated Battle Pass progression through XP, added more XP boost rewards to early career ranks, moved camo unlocks earlier, reduced all mastery XP requirements, and introduced a new XP curve that speeds up overall progression. We've also made improvements across challenges, tracking, and end-of-round progression to make the experience more reliable. With Hunter Prey, we're continuing that work with additional updates across weapons, vehicles, career ranks, and red sec progression. So this is what they've already done, and these changes are what they're going to continue to do. So in terms of vehicle and weapon progression, they made it so you will earn mastery XP by using weapons or vehicles along with eliminations. Career progression, XP earn rates across multiplayer modes will be adjusted slightly to keep progression more consistent between playlists. Then they go into red sec. Let me know in the comment section, are you guys interested in red sec? Do you play it? Do you think it's important? And if you do play it, were you a Battlefield player before, or did you play other games? Like, I want to sort of do some digging here in the comment section. I want to figure out who red sec is for, because in my opinion, the mode is pretty much done. And that's sad to say, because I don't think it's really a horrible game mode. No, I think it's okay. It's just 5 or 6 years past due, right? It's battle royales are kind of, they're on the way out, in my opinion, at least. In terms of new ones, then they go on to say ping system improvements. You could argue this is a gameplay improvement, but you cannot argue this is what their main focus should be on, Maybe it's the main focus for like this update or the next season or a small update, but this sort of shit is not going to improve BF6, dude. It's not going to get down to the bottom of it. They say that Hunter Prey introduces or addresses several issues that affected spotting and ping reliability across Battle Royale multiplayer. Long-range spotting for vehicles and drones should work more consistently. I like that. They're updating the game and they say, oh, it should work more consistently. Anyway, and enemy soldiers will be prioritized more reliably over nearby interactable objects, also resolving issues that affected pings disappearing when pinging from certain vehicles. With Battle Royale specifically, we are improving how certain items respond when pinged and addressing cases where pings would persist incorrectly after equipment changes. That means pings on loot should register more consistently, update properly when items are picked up, and clear correctly when canceled. This includes pings on the big map. These updates are focused on restoring confidence in squad communication and ensuring that when you ping something, it behaves the way you expect. Then a bunch of red sec changes. A bunch of gauntlet changes. Stuff like that. They're talking about gauntlet. All right. Do you guys play gauntlet? Let me know. I don't play gauntlet. I don't play Battlefield for gauntlet. I'm going to play that right now. They mentioned Battle Royale solo testing. A lot of BR in here, guys. A lot of BR in this post. Portal. A lot of people play Portal. Really important. Yeah. Community highlights, and that's it. That's literally it. I'm not joking. This is the post. This is just community highlighting like different Portal codes and stuff like that, which is cool. That's great. They're fine. Great. But, I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but this is not, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. I doubt many of you care. You can feel free to tell me otherwise, but in terms of what people want to see, what people want to hear about, this is not it. Let me know how you like this style of video. I just figured I'd flick on the camera for once. I typically do the gameplay and then the voiceover with no camera. I figured I'd read it directly to you with camera, just so you guys, less editing, more personable, relatable sort of feel, So if you enjoy the content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out the Fragrance channel as well. That'll be linked in the description. It's called Ode to Enders. And let me know what you think about all this stuff, man. Let me know what you think about their focus and whether or not Season 3 is going to be the season we've been waiting for, or is this going to be more of the same? Because if Season 3 doesn't start to make headway on some of the most important issues, I'm not sure any season ever will.